Welcome back, everyone. It's the Cosmic Awakening, and today's pick a card is for your May 2022. We have three options today. Option 1, Dumortierite, option 2, Diamond, and option 3, Lepidolite. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later, and share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose Dumortierite, this is your reading for May 2022. So we have the number 21 there, so 21 could mean something to you, as well as the number 3. 3 is a number vibration that is connected to progress, as well as networking, socializing. So it could be that, and with that blue there for communication, it could be that your social life is going to become more active, intense, okay? This stone, though, let's talk about the stone and its properties, its benefits in terms of its vibration. So there is also a call here and for you to get organized. It's about orderliness and clearing clutter, decluttering, making lists, making your time more effective. I'm seeing cost effective. I'm seeing good value for your money. I am seeing budgeting, planning. I'm seeing a budget plan. I'm seeing an investment plan. I am seeing a business plan. It's just putting all your ducks in a row, getting your life in order. And that includes networking and saying yes to social invitations, because there is something coming out of your communication. And also when you are, at home or in your work life, there is a need here to declutter. And this includes detoxing and removing yourself from environments or people, places, or situations where you don't feel good, where you feel it's toxic. And it's, and being unapologetic for that, it's being kind to yourself, because sometimes we are in relating to people, we are somewhere, or we are in some environment, and we need to create our bubble, if anything, if we can't do anything else, because giving our energy away to situations that drain us or take from our path creates blocks and obstacles and challenges to getting where we need to go and to being a magnet to our blessings. And so it's almost like you need to make a list of all those things, people, places, and situations where you feel like your energy is being depleted, drained, or you feel attacked, or you feel it's abusive, or it just not conducive to your best life, okay? These could be things as well, because if you're holding on to a lot of things in your home, you could be, what's happening is you're not creating space for other things that, would be more beneficial to you. You're not creating a flow. It's like each thing that you own that is one too many is creating an extra block in your energy and in the energy around you. So imagine you putting, let's say, a maze around you, right? And someone is trying to get to you, and to get to you they need to go through this maze, right? They're going to take longer than if you don't create those walls of a maze around you. And the same thing is with people, places, situations, things, even addictions or ways of thinking, thought processes, and even behaviors that we have that create these. If you see each thing, person, place, situation as a block on your path, like let's say it gets it gets it harder for your blessings to find their way to you, if this is making sense. Like, let's say you see yourself in a certain light and you want to achieve certain things, you want to relate to certain types of people. If you keep putting other things and people in the place of that, those things cannot find you because they're going to have to go through a maze. So what's happening, and there's a matter of divine timing, is that you are creating those blocks between you and those people, places, situations, and circumstances that you truly want, because you are giving priority to other things that are not in alignment with your energy, but you keep allowing them, hence permeating your energy. And so unconsciously you are becoming that energy, or you have become that energy. And the only way to break free is to break free from those constructs, those things that you have in place that your soul does not want to keep dwelling in, if this makes sense. So you can make plans as well. I'm seeing something about planning, and where, not all of your plans will come to fruition for whatever reason. I mean, it's only in planning that you will be able to even get there. And even in that planning process, you may even discover some of the things you thought you wanted, you actually don't want. And that's quite okay. You can remove them at any time. But in planning, you're also learning. So about what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want, and where your limitations are. If you don't make a plan, you probably don't even know. You need to organize your thoughts as well, is what I'm seeing here in the month of May, or that's something that you're going to be doing. So I'm seeing decluttering, detoxing, purging, a lot of thinking, a lot of sussing out your relationships and weeding them out, really, as well as, how are you doing things? How are you thinking? What is your self-concept? What are your assumptions of what you believe is possible? How is your brain working? Are you doing negative self-talk, or is your self-talk really, really positive? These are the things that I feel will be on your mind in the month of May here. And, that will lead to progress, of course, with that number 3 over there. I mean, it's inevitable if you're doing all this work. So busy month for you when it comes to, setting your house in order, when, so to speak, right? In the true sense of the word, your house, your mind is your house, your body is your house. So you could also be choosing to eat healthier or take better care of your body through exercise or sleep. Whatever you want to do, it is an all-round thing, and it means different things to different people. And of course, some of you are going to have some areas to focus on, and others of you are going to have other areas to focus on. Some of you are going to have a lot to focus on, and some of you are just going to have a few things to focus on, okay? Now from your archetypes, you got Aletheia. Okay, so I am seeing yin and yang energy straight off the bat. I am seeing opening of your crown chakra here, so your claircognizance will be lit, will be more active, and the information from higher realms more available to you, as well as what I'm seeing here, to create a balance. Yeah, why do you need to do this organization and all this detoxing? To create a balance in your life, that yin and yang, right? Whatever has been too much of, that is starting to have negative effects, is starting to affect the way your life progresses. Those are the things that you're going to create more of a balance of, so you start seeing progress in your life, right? So it's opening those doors to progress. Aletheia is all about your soul also recognizing the truth. And blue is that color of truth. It's that color of claircognizance. You're going to have a light bulb moment. You're going to have some kind of epiphany where you see things very clearly, the truth of the matter for what things really are. And you're not going to be in denial. You're going to see it for what it is, and that is actually the best way to tackle it. And so there could be a truth also being spoken, someone telling you the truth about something that's going to bring you some form of relief. This could be in your relationship circle, your network. And there's something also about seeing things differently and not so logically, but not everything that is logic is part of the overall universal truth, if this is making sense. So there's you sinking more into your intuition and seeing truth in the unseen as well, is what I'm seeing here. You're going to resonate a lot with things that go beyond reason, because there is reason, but reason will take you so far. So I'm seeing a step up. The progress here being made on a very spiritual level will be you tapping into your intuition and seeing the value and using your intuition, and how that can take you further than just reason alone. So also someone may be mirroring something about you that you're going to become aware of. You're going to see this as truth, and it's going to help you make progress in those areas where you need to. It's going to help you see something. It's going to bring you some form of epiphany. So this could come in a conversation or just something someone does that opens your awareness to something that needs to be tackled, balanced, worked on, or completely put to the side here. And I'm also see this as an energy of reclaiming your own truth, being genuine and authentic, and this creating a balance in your life as a consequence. And it's going to help you reclaim your vital energy, reclaim your health, and your sense of belonging in this world in a weird way where you're not fitting in, but you're doing your part. And hence, in doing your part, even though it's different from what other people are doing, and you're different from how other people are, that's how you actually find your sense of belonging to the collective. And this truth is going to give you those wings that will set you free as well. So if you've been wearing masks for fear of being ridiculed or judged or unaccepted due to societal constructs or just information that was passed on from generation to generation, or in a way to people please, you know that you're not speaking in truth. This is a false you that is being presented. And so now the true you is going to come to light, because you are understanding that this is what actually people have always wanted from you all along, but they just didn't know. Okay. So, wow, okay. There's that. And we have the Rose's Kiss. Number 9. I'm seeing a ladybug there, so a ladybug may be a symbol for you, an animal totem, but it's normally also associated to good luck here. And with the Rose's Kiss, and I'm seeing one rose here, I'm seeing 2 roses over here. There's some symbology around roses. So some of you could literally be from England or in England, something about the English rose, but for others of you, this could be a symbol for romance. And we have the kiss there, so someone may be giving you flowers, or there may be more luck in romance for you. Yin and yang energy, maybe a higher level soulmate here that you are connecting with, or you're opening the way so that your soulmate can come to you and find you. That path be unobstructed, removing the obstructions on that path will open up more opportunities here, or will even improve things in your romantic life, is what I'm seeing here. And there's a blessing here coming with this. There's definitely a blessing here, and you're closing a huge cycle here by detoxing some energy from your life, whatever that means. You're letting go of anything toxic pertaining to your concepts around romance and love, and well, the romantic kind of love is what I'm seeing here. And with Kuan Yin being there, that is all about compassion. So you're letting something go with compassion. You're being compassionate toward yourself. You're forgiving yourself. You're forgiving others. And you're letting go of some predetermined notion around romantic relationships that you used to have, so that you can welcome the real deal, meaning whatever was blocking the way there, whatever maybe self-talk or self-concept you have about yourself that could be undermining your ability to attract in a high vibrational romantic connection, or you're letting go of a person, or you're letting go of a way of thinking, of a thought pattern that was keeping you stuck. This, I feel, you are finally, there's this piece of information that you're finally being able to see, this epiphany that you're having that's going to allow you to let go. And in letting go, you're finding a balance and there's more peace coming in. So I feel you're letting go a lot of the anxiety here, the expectations as well. And you're letting go of those very rigid ideas of what you feel things should be. One thing is the undeniable things that are unacceptable, right? And there is a certain code when it comes to romantic relationships and the what it means to unconditionally love. And it has nothing to do with possessing or jealousy or worry or anxiety or guilt or shame. If you're feeling any of these things, then it may not be the energy of love that you're tapping into, because when you tap into the energy of love, there's a freedom, there is an acceptance, a tolerance. And this doesn't mean you allow people to trample all over you. At any time you can say, I'm not giving you any more of my time or my energy, and you can still love that person and accept them and tolerate them, but even from a distance. And you can also make it very clear of what kind of thing you expect from someone. And if that person rises to the occasion, if that person is at your level with where they are, giving you their time, their respect, and they're aligned with you, there's no need to be even jealous or possessive, because whoever wants to truly be with you, and let's say not with someone else, then, and if you're someone who wants to be exclusive or you want certain things to be a certain way, then you're opening yourself up to the energy by acceptance and allowing people to be who they are, so that you can see people truly for who they are. And then you can choose, do I want this? Do I not want this? The way, because that person may have a different idea of what it means to be in a relationship, a romantic relationship. But the thing that always needs to prevail is unconditional love for others and for self. So you need to also respect yourself, tolerate yourself, and say to yourself, well, I don't want this in my reality, so we're just going to agree that we love each other, but we may not be the best match, or we agree that we love each other, hence, we accept that we either want to want things this way or that way. But if one person wants, let's say, an open relationship, or to try things you don't want to try, you don't have to go that route, right? And that person doesn't have to go your route. It's about accepting that maybe there is no solution for the two of you, because maybe there is someone out there who will match you, or maybe there is a solution for the two of you, because after all, maybe, people don't generally change. They may go through phases, but the thing here is, what do you want? And it's in being open and honest, because openness, honesty is also part of unconditional love, about what you want, what you're willing to accept should you choose to stay or be in a relationship, a romantic relationship, what that looks like for you. And if anyone breaches that contract, then, lovingly and acceptedly, well, this is not going to work out. But there's a lot of work around, first of all, being able to love yourself to the point where you can forgive yourself, so you can do the same to others. And but there's nothing like opening up right from the beginning about what your boundaries are. Should you choose to go a certain route with someone, where you're coming to an agreement of what your relationship looks like, okay? But letting go of all the rest, the being angry, being frustrated, holding on to expectations, insecurities, that's things you're letting go of, because you understand that they're just blocking the path toward that is leading you to, because other people who want what you want are waiting to find you as well. And this is going to help you a lot with your self-concept, and hence your self-acceptance, self-value, self-confidence is also going to increase as a consequence of this, because you're no longer trying to control, how other people are. What you're doing is you're releasing and relinquishing all control so that the right people, the right circumstances and situations, this could be with friends as well, can find you, right? Those people who will nourish your soul tribe, those people who, it doesn't mean that someone is not your soul tribe just because they can't be your romantic partner. They can still be your soul tribe, but they're just maybe not cut for that particular function in your life, and that is okay. But there needs to be a sense of peace that you will be okay regardless whether it's with that person or the other person. Because when you set your mind on one person and you're not seeing certain things about that person and you're trying to get that person to be the way you want them to be, then you're already creating resistance. You're already blocking the way for someone who could possibly be on your frequency, on your energy wave, right, so to speak. Not that one is better or worse than the next. And so in this, you are trusting the magic. There's a trust. You're trusting in, the great plan, what Spirit has for you, what is for you, rather than trying to get something to work that maybe was never meant to work. Okay, so we have the number 66 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 12 and the number 3 again. So now we have 2112 mirrored number, if you want to go check that out. 2112 angel number. But 66 is that 6 is the number of love and unconditional love. So again, that's just reiterating what we're talking about here. And it's about trusting that love is available to you, and the love that you seek, especially when it comes to friends and romance, will find you once you strengthen your energy center. And that comes with trusting in the magic, believing, letting go of old constructs, of old paradigms, of what you believe, how you believe a certain person, let's put it that way, should act toward you. They are running on their own constructs. They're running on their own time. They're running on their own mind. You can't get someone to see something if they don't want to see it. You can't get someone to do something if they don't want to do it. And so there's a peace coming from this. And what you're doing is you're strengthening your own core, your own center, and you're becoming a lot more confident here and able to trust this magic that is just waiting to come to you. School. Yes, and this is the main thing that you're learning in the month of May here. It's about unconditional love and letting go, surrendering to the divine, and in this process, trusting and working on your self-concept here. Because you do deserve the real deal. You do deserve what you want. Otherwise, you wouldn't want it. But does it mean that there's going to be one person that's going to get you what you want? Not necessarily. Okay, because there is a plan for you to get maybe what is truly meant for you. What is truly destined, your destiny. So it seems like in May, you're going to be finally, for some of you, on the path toward what is truly, truly destined for you, because maybe what's happening here is you're moving away from what is comfortable, your comfort zone, how you've always done things, how you've always thought about things, how you've always thought about yourself, what you always thought about yourself, what you always thought was possible for you, your assumptions. And so you're moving out of your comfort zone, and because of that, you are, and moving out of your comfort zone means you're letting go of control, and you're starting to surrender. And this may be uncomfortable because it seems like you don't know where you're going or what this will bring because you're not in control. But in a way, this is how you exert control over your destiny and bringing in, and that's how you control bringing in what is really truly best for you and not what you think you need. And so there's a learning curve happening for you in May here that is ultimately going to open you up to your true fulfillment in life, okay? And I'm seeing mostly emotional fulfillment here. So you're making a lot of progress when it comes to your self-concept, your assumptions, and also how you view things and what is unconditional love. And there's a lot of progress being made here with yourself, with your own personal development in this sense. Okay, Two of Wands. Seems like you're going to be planning something here, making some bold and ambitious choices here. Again, this is speaking of the potential for a lot of progress happening starting in May here with some decisions that you're making, with some planning and strategizing. Two of Wands is that card of planning and strategizing. Again, going back to that first message there. And you pairing up, collaborating with those important relationships and those people who share your vision, right? And see that rainbow in the back there. And that's going to lead you to your blessing. So again, going back to all those things we were talking about. And guess what happens? You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. Doesn't have to be. You could also have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But what this is opening you up to is feeling more confident. And when you feel more confident, you're also more motivated. You will be more energized, driven, and enthusiastic here. And so you're going to feel like a renewal in your vital energy going on here. And you're going to instinctively just know what to do. And you're going to be taking a lot of bold, courageous action. And you're going to move forward with confidence because you are letting go of those things that were bogging you down and keeping you stuck. And because of that, Six of Pentacles, you're creating more of a balance in your life here. I'm seeing also if you were struggling financially, there's going to be more of a balance in your finances here. Something unexpected coming your way, but maybe even long overdue is what I'm seeing here, okay? And you're going to be very grateful for what comes your way. And you're having a new, stable, solid, prosperous beginning. You're planting a new seed based on letting go and trusting in the magic, and based on finally following your intuition and allowing Spirit to guide you and assist you, and letting go of those blocks and obstacles that were standing in the way. You could be getting a change in job, or starting a new job, starting a new exercise regimen, or getting a promotion. Something that is going to improve your health, your relationships, your finances. You're having a new beginning here based on more of a solid, stable foundation for yourself, because you've understood what it is you need to tackle, and it's everything we've referred to before. Now, again, we have the Six of Pentacles yet again here. Again, that balance in finding your soul tribe, creating more of a balance in your life. Okay, so that is a big deal here. Making those plans, creating more of a balance in your life. And making progress and removing those obstacles, is you're going to start to feel more of a balance in the month of May. And you know, the Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy, so there's something around the moon in Taurus here, which is the new moon in Taurus, that is around that eclipse energy. I did the eclipse reading, so you can go ahead and check that reading. I'll leave it at the top here as a suggestion if you haven't watched it already. So you're going to be with the moon here, I'm seeing you moving in silence mainly. I don't see you talking to a lot of people about what you're going to be doing, and that is actually advice here. You're going to see how Five of Swords, how, you know, other people's input, people going against you, or people not accepting you who you are, you're not going to pay so much attention to that. And even if they do come against you, which people will, there are going to be people who don't agree with how you're doing things or what you're doing or who you are, but you're going to still keep going anyway. And you're going to overcome these challenges with flying colors. Five of Wands. You're going to overcome the challenges, and you're going to create more stability for yourself in the future. From May onwards. So May is a very important month for you. A lot of changes going on here. So some of you could be learning a new subject, attending or a seminar or a workshop, or maybe you're going to be the one teaching these workshops and seminars. Maybe you should. This is something you should consider, because with, you know, the 3 there, that's all about communication and gatherings as well. So that's maybe where you're going to be networking. So if you were thinking about going to learn something new, you should absolutely, if you're thinking about learning something new, that is absolutely something you should do. Or you're getting news that you were accepted into some form of program here. I don't know if that is a course, a university degree, whatever that is, or just a workshop and a seminar. Some of you will be teaching and some of you will be learning. We have you are flying high right now. Someone here could be called Aurora, or it could be a connection to that name, Aurora, or Sleeping Beauty. So I'm just getting Sleeping Beauty from this one. So it could be that you felt that you were asleep for a long time and you're finally waking up. And you understand that what was keeping you in a state of apathy and maybe even partly going through this world without really living had a lot to do with you not being willing to move out of your comfort zone, or being willing to get organized, or be willing to let go of certain aspects. And so that kept you in your own self-imposed prison, even if you weren't consciously aware of this. And there's something about you gaining wings. Again, those wings to fly, that freedom, feeling lighter, is going to take you farther. And some people may not understand, because there was a period of time where you were moving in silence, and all of a sudden it's going to seem like this was out of nowhere. You start flying all over and you start being seen, and you're glowing up and you're doing stuff and you're getting ahead in life and you're being successful and you're really inspiring people and people are really looking up to you. So 5 of Swords, there are going to be naysayers, there are going to be haters, people going against you. Well, because they see you as a threat, maybe. We all know that this is very irrational thinking, but it's coming from other people's insecurities and subconscious. It's not something that they do on purpose or because they're mean. It's just because they don't understand how you got there. They don't understand why they're not there yet. And so, at the beginning, it may feel threatening, but, slowly but surely, people will start actually admiring you and being grateful for you doing that, taking that step, because what may seem threatening now will turn into an inspiration to them, and they'll see you as an example so that they can also change their lives here. Okay, we have message in a bottle. So someone who sees you doing really well could message you, call you, email you. This could be someone who you have not been in contact with, or who is at a distance from you, could be coming in with a message specifically around the 15th or the 6th of May, the 9th of May, the 5th as well, I'm seeing here. So there's a message coming in here also about money that is unexpected. I'm also seeing that. So someone's going to be congratulating you, and someone's going to be going against you. So again, you just need to trust your path. You are on the right path. You are flying high. There's confirmation of that. So people, when that happens at the beginning, so people could come against you because of their own insecurities. Don't be deterred or deviated from your path because of that, because you truly will be stepping into your life purpose. And part of what's uncomfortable is maybe something you feared about, people coming against you or creating challenges and more challenges, but you know what to do with those people. You let them go. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. If it resonated, let me know how in the comment section. If not, just choose another pile. And of course, this is general, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Save the video if you want to watch it again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of further future readings coming here on the channel. Bless you all. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bye till next time. Welcome pile 2. If you chose the diamond, this is your reading. The number 20 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2. So what I'm seeing here, the month of May, is you're finally coming out as a diamond. It seems like you've been preparing for this moment, consciously or unconsciously. I'm feeling for the most part consciously, especially in recent months. you are someone who has gone through a lot. You have suffered a lot of pressure in your life, a lot of frustrations, a lot of harsh circumstances, maybe people, situations. Maybe you're very harsh on yourself. And it's the same as the diamond. It's this mineral that has been undergoing years and years and thousands of years, maybe more, under this extreme heat and this extreme pressure. And look how beautiful it has become. This is the epitome of someone I'm speaking of here in this pile, who has literally gone to hell and back, or gone through hell and back, should I say, sorry. And instead of allowing this to defeat you, it didn't kill you, but it made you stronger. And it made you more shiny and resilient and beautiful and valuable and inspiring and dazzling, and having everyone look your way, because, how can you look away from something so beautiful, right? And so this is what the pressure has made you into, has turned you into. You didn't allow it to make you bitter. You didn't allow it to break you. You used it, you transmuted that energy to become this beautiful, precious, valuable, beautiful, sturdy, strong, resilient, inspiring person you have become. So congratulations. Congratulations. You are a gem, you are valuable, and that is how other people will be seeing you in the month of May. And you got the comic. Okay. Beautiful. I'm seeing something already immediately. You know how comedy is tragedy plus time, right? Oh my goodness. I'm seeing this cat here. Guys, if you've been watching a very specific court case that's going around, you know who this person is. That's so funny. I couldn't unsee that. Guys, if you know what I'm talking about, please comment. I'm not going to say anything else about that. Each their own. We all have our own ideas. And I just want to say something about that court case. I feel it's teaching everyone a lot. So you guys could be like watching a lot of that court case, people here. And yeah. So first and foremost, I think it's a lot more complex. I'm just going to give my 2 cents on this than it's at face value. I don't believe anyone is trying to harm anyone, to be quite honest, in this specific court case. I do believe there is much more of a lesson to be learned and things we can learn as humans. And it's actually a very interesting, valuable piece of... It's like we're learning a lot about relationships and mental health, and there's a lot of mental health awareness around this, I would say, and a lot of vulnerability, and the fact that people have opened up and become so vulnerable and allowed other people to see what real life is for everyone, regardless whether people have fame or money. I feel there's a lot to learn from this, and there's a lot also to learn about compassion, setting boundaries. It's a very interesting case if you can see it without, first of all, taking sides, because we're all human beings and we're all learning and we're all going through stuff. Of course you can take sides, but what I guess I mean is nothing is just black and white in life, and especially not in this case, especially not to the two people involved. There seems to be a lot of compassion and love there, despite everything, but also at the same time, things need to be corrected. And so that is a perfect example. If you observe it, I feel it's day 11 or day 12. I feel like only the lawyers are going in today as we are uploading this, but it has been interesting. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I do hold a lot of compassion for everyone in this case for different reasons. And that's all I'm going to say. Yeah. So, and there are even, another thing I'm just noticing here about this, there have even been comical episodes going on in this very almost gut-wrenching case. Well, there's been times where people have almost like been able to breathe a sigh of relief after a lot that has been going on, and being able to laugh at certain things that were heavy in the past. And that is a part of our human experience. And so there are lessons there to be learned, I feel, by observing this particular court case, if you truly look at it, and the kind of people who come forward and speak and how they act. And it's just a plethora of human psychology that you can use to learn something. It'll help you analyze something. And it's also about some comic relief and how certain people overcome things by not taking themselves so seriously, and by being able to laugh at things that once were even seemed heavier, and they were heavy, but it's about how you overcome, how you transmute this energy. It's a very interesting case. And yeah, for those who, I believe you are on this channel, interested in personal development, unconditional love, and there are a lot of lessons of that there. It has been very interesting indeed. And so I was going back to comedy is tragedy plus time. It's also about you, the viewer, being able to not take yourself so seriously, and to transmute the energy and let it go by way of taking the lessons and leaving behind the trauma bond, let's put it that way. And that in itself is creating a boundary for yourself. It is a very spiritual, emotional, and mental boundary, but it is still a boundary. So that you can also move forward and make life what you want it to be, more of a party, happier, more colorful, and truly be able to laugh more. Okay, so I've said a lot about that. I didn't expect to see this in this card when I shuffled that. I wasn't really looking. So there you have it. Share whatever ideas you may have in the comment section, as long as they are constructive and loving. And let's try not to point any fingers, I would say. But anyway, yeah, I think I've said enough about that. I didn't think I was going to speak about that, but there it is. So, yeah. So there's something about lifting up away from the darkness through laughter. It's almost like a fake it till you make it. You know how the smile is a curve that sets everything straight? There is this example. I watched this thing where, and I tried this on myself, where they were doing this experiment with really ice cold water, because that can really sting your hand and can really feel painful if you put your hand in such low, there was something about keeping your hand in there. And so people were in pain, and they asked people to start smiling once the pain hit. And the pain levels really went down. And so there's something about that, you giving someone your smile, or you smiling through the pain. I'm not saying masking a depression. That's not what I'm talking about. It's just believing that if you are able to still find the blessings in your daily life despite some pain you may be dealing with, and faking it till you make it, you're going to eventually see that light at the end of the tunnel. And when I say I tried this physical experiment on myself, I was having a lot of pain, and I was in my car, and I didn't have any painkillers for a specific thing I was going through at the time. And I remember thinking, I'm screwed. I'm gonna pass out. I really felt I was gonna faint. And so then what happened was, I remembered that experiment, and I was like, heck, I'm gonna try this because I can't get home fast enough. This is really, truly painful. And I did it, and believe it or not, it was instant. So some of you needed to hear that. I don't know who this is gonna help, but okay, there we go. Or if you're feeling down in the dumps, watching like a funny movie, or talking to a friend that you know will help uplift you, whatever that is that you need to do, seek comic relief. Okay, there's something about seeking comic relief. Yeah. And also situations that you try to see a situation like you place yourself in a situation, right? Try to see how other people would view your situation if they were being judgmental, in a sense. They were being maybe patronizing even with you, and try to see if there is some truth in that. I'm not talking about extreme cases of violence, abuse, or really negative things, okay? I'm talking about those things that we think are really, truly bad, where actually we could be adding heaviness to it by way of our thoughts, okay? If you can remove yourself from the situation, see it from the outside as if it's not happening directly with you right now, and see it from someone else's perspective and how what they would have to say, or maybe you need to ask someone for their perspective, because then they could give you some valuable insight, is also what I'm seeing. Or just in thinking how so-and-so would think or see this, how do you then see it? It's about taking yourself out of the equation emotionally and looking at it from a logical viewpoint. That could be helpful. And yeah, this is not a coincidence, okay? Spirit of gratitude. It is, again, focusing on the blessings in your life. So it could take you coming out of, in the month of May, of that, you're coming out of, you're glowing, and you're coming out of this, you're glowing because you're able to laugh at yourself, you're able to not take yourself so seriously, and because you have stepped into the energy of gratitude. Plain and simple, okay? You possibly logged into that gratitude journal every day, and you focused on the things you have to be grateful in your everyday life. And in focusing more on that, you were able to then maybe see other things in a lighter light. And because of that, that pulled you through. And that is an example that you're going to set for others as well. You've understood through the power of gratitude that you can actually remove yourself from very negative situations, because you are investing your energy more in your thought process, more on the positive than the negative. And guess what? When you do that, you start creating a positive reality for yourself. And because of that, we have the lotus, which is to me the same thing as the diamond, is that you maybe weren't dealt the best hand in life, but it's not what happened to you, it's what you did with it. And what you did with it is you were maybe in these really murky, conditions. You possibly didn't get the opportunities handed to you. You didn't get everything handed to you. Things, you were battle after battle after battle. Things were just less than ideal, but you still were able to be like this lotus flower in that really stagnant swamp, because you chose to take it upon yourself to take responsibility for your own growth, regardless of all the crap that was going on around you, regardless of all the crap that went on in the past. You created a different future for yourself. And it was through the spirit of gratitude. Like, let's say someone lived in a less than ideal home conditions. You could be going all day saying, oh, I hate this home. It's really old. Everything's falling apart. It's ugly. It doesn't have enough light. I don't like the neighborhood. Where you could have been saying, I'm grateful for this home. I'm not in the middle of the street. I have water. I can bathe. I can have some lights on if I need to. I can turn the heater on. Maybe you can't. Maybe you have some blankets, okay? Or I have blankets. I have a loving family. Maybe you don't, okay? But maybe you have loving friends. You have the love of spirit, unconditional, divine love, right? But again, yeah, the house is not ideal, but it's a starting point, right? I am maybe 400 meters away from the bus stop or my school, or there's this nice person working at the store in front of the house, and I really like that person because that person is very positive and uplifting. There's always something positive, or you can always focus on a way of this being your starting point, so to speak. Okay? Yeah, detach from drama. So it's a huge month for you, actually. May, you're going to be detaching from all this drama. Finally, I'm hearing finally. And you're detaching from the drama because you're moving, you know where you're going. And if everyone else is going in to Dramaville, you're going the opposite way. You're going to gratitude, world. People going to Dramaville, you're going to gratitude world, right? You're opening your horizons, and you're cutting out the BS from your life. You're cutting out the drama, and you're just seeing things from a standpoint of gratitude, and that's going to allow you to detach from your own drama. It's all about zooming out and seeing things from a different perspective in the month of May here. And yeah, this is going to also help you become more patient. And in this patience, you're going to use this time to transmute this energy, because you know which way to go. And you know now that divine timing depends a lot on you and how you tackle things. And the faster you remove the drama, the faster you step into the spirit of gratitude and seek comic relief, the quicker divine timing will go, right? Some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius I'm seeing here. We have the number 16 could be relevant to you, and the number 7. You're alchemizing, you're transmuting the energy. You're moving away from drama into the energy of gratitude. So if there's drama around you or going on in your mind, you're switching to gratitude. And it's that simple. It is. You're taking that leap of faith. You know what? I'm gonna just move away from the drama. Even if you can't move physically, you're creating a bubble, and you're telling yourself different things, and you're focusing on different things. The number 30 could be relevant, as well as the number 3. You may want to watch pile number 1 as well, because I'm seeing there's a message in there for you. Something around the 16th, the 30th, and the 7th of May is going to be important here, and the 3rd as well. I'm seeing angel number 77. So you're definitely elevating, transmuting, alchemizing, ascending, awakening spiritually to these realizations in the month of May. And we have purple. So yes, your clairvoyance, and when it comes to your psychic abilities, you're going to be getting more visions, more clairvoyant. Your third eye will be activated, and you will be more highly connected, and you will be getting visions being downloaded to you. And these could be about 10th house, your career, and moving up that ladder of success in your life, whatever that means for you. So there's something about you getting visions of the future, or visions of how you need to move about when it comes to improving your reputation, or getting ahead with your career, or what legacy you want to leave behind and create, right? Some of you are getting visions of becoming famous, or maybe you're going to get enlightened about a promotion that you're going to get, or maybe you're starting your own business. Maybe there is a need for that. Some of you are going to be seen, more seen, if you have been in the public eye in some way. If you have some form of platform where you are visible on a screen, more people are going to be watching you. Some of you are psychic, and you're being seen and elevating your reputation and getting more achievement or notoriety or a better standing, and moving up when it comes to a following or people really respecting your work and appreciating what you do. A lot of people having their eye on you for possibly your psychic abilities or for something else that you do possibly. And we have the sun. So it seems like month of May you're going to be feeling generally good. Your vibration is high. You're in the vibration of joy, which is closest to the vibration of love, which is closest to the vibration of God, meaning that you've successfully moved away from fear. Drama is connected to fear. Worry is connected to fear. Anxiety, those are all low vibrational, lack mindset mentality fears that you've successfully moved away from in the month of May. You know what it feels like to be high vibrational. Archangel Uriel and the wisdom that brings with it. It took you wisdom, it took you learning, it took you doing the work, and you are wise. And because of that, you see the wisdom in staying high vibrational versus low vibrational. And because of this, you're starting to feel life is wonderful because you created this wonderful life for yourself that's starting to show in May. And you're thriving through the power of positive thinking. And because of this, you're going to be an inspiring success. And I feel too many. 10 of Wands. Yes, you're moving away from that burden of feeling like things are not going as fast as you want, or there's so much drama around me. And you're going to find people who are willing to help you. So delegate, ask people for help. People, you may be working a little bit too much here, so you may want to delegate or ask people to help you lighten your load a little bit, because you're going to see that a lot of the drama that was created was actually created by you trying to please others and trying to do too much for others, where you find out that wait a second, actually I was enabling all these people to not do anything for themselves. And so you're going to stop trying so hard to please others, and you're going to come in as a teacher to others to show them that you're not going to keep doing everything for them, that you are also entitled to your life, right? 6 of Cups. So this coincides with the Mercury retrograde. So there's going to be a time where things feel a little bit stagnant because there are things or people coming back from the past here that are going to have you reevaluating at certain things, looking back on burdens from the past, or people trying to come in and burden you, right? But you're going to stay detached from that drama. There could be someone coming back for a reconciliation. Maybe someone you've known since you were a child, or just getting a visit from someone from your childhood, or someone traveling to see you, or you're waiting to travel as well. I am seeing you're possibly not being able to make travel plans because, let's face it, Mercury retrograde is not the best time to make travel plans or to travel. And so you're waiting for the right time to do that. And so there may be some patience needed when it comes to travel here. And also patience when it comes to other people being able to help you. It's like there's going to be a lot of people who are unavailable to you as well. And so it's actually a good time to start planning in the background and doing this optimistically. It seems like anything that you're planning, it's coming from a place of positive thinking and optimistic plans here. And these plans that you make, but don't act on them just yet, will turn out to be as expected. So you can be positive that they will turn out to be as expected. You could have Leo in your chart. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, with the Princess of Pentacles being here. It seems like this thing that you've mastered about how to walk in the spirit of gratitude is getting you slow and steady somewhere very prosperous and stable here. That is a new path that you're on. That is also going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy to your life. And we have now Knight of Discs, Knight of Pentacles. So we have I'm seeing a divine couple here with an age gap. You could both have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart, or you could both just be on the same path towards stability and prosperity. And there could be a relationship here that brings you a lot of happiness, but something is burdening you about this path because it's still taking some patience. There could be a distance here between you and this person, but you're both pretty much wanting to reunite, because this could be a past life connection. I'm seeing that. And you're both in each other's energy, regardless of the signs that I just stated. If this is your situation, if you're at a distance, if things have been slow, there is a reason for this. And the reason for this is so that you could work on the things you need to work on, because you need to get to a place first before you can come together with this person. And this person is doing the same thing, okay? But you're both aware of each other. You're both pretty much in each other's energy. And we have Six of Wands. There will be a victory here if you want to reconcile or reunite with this person. The energy is there, even though there may not be a trip right away or an actual physical encounter. It seems like that's where you're headed, toward that physical encounter with that person. Sorry, just want to straighten this up. There is a victory here. Also, your inner child will feel victorious about all this work that has been done here. It seems like you're going to be fulfilling some kind of childhood dream here very, very soon. And you're putting an end to the waiting coming into the month of June. So I'm seeing toward the end of May, the waiting is over. There could be a trip being planned or something in the works here. You're putting finally a rock on top of that pain from the past. You're putting it to an end here. And you're able to release your energy and free your energy to now welcome in what is truly meant for you, okay? So what you're putting an end to, I feel, is the drama here and the waiting. But that will be more toward the end of May, beginning of June is what I'm seeing here. We have throat chakra. So something about you communicating the truth. Again, this goes to pile number 1. Definitely watch pile number 1. Your archangels are helping you heal your throat chakra. Maybe you need to do some energy healing on your throat chakra. I do energy healing sessions on Zoom, so you can find my email for that. But there's something here about waiting for the right time to speak your truth. There's something internal going on here that's going to help you heal your throat chakra and finally speak your truth. And through the month of May, what is being worked on is your angels, your archangels are, now that you have transformed internally, they are now helping you, setting you into place, so in the month of June you can say something, speak your truth, or someone will do that, will speak their truth to you, because they could have been having these throat chakra issues here. We have opal, so some of you that has significant, the opal stone, or someone here is called opal, or you know someone who's called opal. But this one says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Okay, so this is a specific message for anyone who needs that. And another thing, we have breathe. Okay, so take deep breaths, center yourself, look at those lotus flowers again. Just allow yourself to breathe through. If you feel any kind of frustration for things not going as fast as you want, just breathe through it. Take the time to meditate, to center yourself. It means that if things aren't moving fast around you or for you, it means that there are things that you still need to look at working, and it's maybe giving you a chance to review things and to work on things that need healing that have otherwise maybe been overlooked. So this was a pleasure to read for you, pile number 2. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later, and share the video if you feel someone would benefit from this message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. Bye. Until next time. Welcome, last but not least, pile number 3 with this lepidolite. This is your reading, pile number 3. So the month of May, I'm seeing the number 32 there. 32 could mean something to you, the number 5 as well. there is a change. There is a change that is bringing you a victory. You're going to win something, okay? You're going to win something, and this is going to bring you peace. Plain and simple. Something about simplifying your life, being able to manage things better, doing one thing at a time, something about tasks and doing one thing at a time, and managing things better and organizing your home maybe. Definitely watch pile number 1 because there could be a message in there for you. But it seems like you're being able to slow down, simplify, review, re-edit, change things around a little bit on a very private level, maybe in your home, trying out different furniture disposition, whatever that is for you. If you've been feeling lost and overwhelmed in recent times, it seems like you're going to be able to focus more. But at the same time, there will be other areas where you will feel things are very confusing. So the advice here is for you to focus on one thing at a time. I wouldn't try to multitask in the month of May, okay? The focus here needs to be one task at a time. Multitasking is not going to yield the best results for you. Yeah, we got the stone. Okay. The stone. So that is a spiritual symbol there. So there's something about sacred geometry going on for you guys. Tell me what you guys have been learning about sacred geometry. I'm always curious about that in the comment section. What have you been learning about sacred geometry in recent times? I'm very interested in that because I'm seeing sacred geometry here. I'm seeing the eye of the storm as well for some reason. There's something about an energy of permanence here, something very concrete and reliable that you're working on in the month of May. There is some kind of information that you're decoding. Something that is imperceptible to most people will become clear to you. There's something about ancient knowledge that you're going to learn in the month of May here. There's something about also anchoring your wild side. And there's something about roaming and finding your way back. There's a stillness, quietness, and peace in the month of May for you. There's something about humility and going unnoticed, keeping to yourself, to create more, to bring back your power, to claim your power, reclaim your power by being still. All those fragments that you let go of are coming back to you. So you may want to watch my latest reading on the eclipses if you haven't already. There's something about staying present, staying in the present moment here. Okay. And merry motive. So there's going to be something that you will be celebrating, being very happy about, a reason to celebrate, a reason to be happy. You know, those external reasons that show up for us to be happy. It's not the kind of happiness that you find within. It's external. It's coming from somewhere. Maybe you're going to a celebration, a happy celebration, or you're going to have a reason to be happy. The number 20 could be relevant to you as well as the number 2. Yeah, there's possibly news of health and healing that is going to make you very happy, or someone is recovering and healing, or you are, and this is going to be a reason for celebration. And a lot of this healing could have something to do with energy healing or divine intervention, whether, yeah, this could have been like even physical healing with the help of medical doctors. but there was an element of divine intervention and maybe an energy healer in the works as well. You're walking away from something, or something is walking away from you, but it's to bring you peace and healing. Walking away will bring you healing in the month of May as well, or someone walking away from you is going to make you happy, even if it's not immediate. The number 27 and the number 9 could be relevant to you. You are being divinely guided to walk away from something, and you know what that is because it's the very thing on your mind. We have watch your words, so some people could be parroting something that you said or misrepresenting something that you said, or maybe you need to watch your words and be careful who you confide in or who you tell and what you say and what you share, especially if it's in the beginning stages. You may want to keep it to yourself. The number 45 and the number 9, again, we have angel number 99. So you're definitely closing a huge cycle and stepping into a more victorious time in your life. A happier, healthier. Maybe you're walking away from negative self-talk with watch your words and walking away. And this is going to bring in a lot of mental, emotional, spiritual, and even physical healing. You're changing something about your self-concept and what you believe or what you assume is possible for yourself, changing your assumptions, reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your words, because our words are spells and you're becoming aware of that. And so for those of you who are parroting things that were said to you or things you learned from others or from your family that were unhealthy for your own joy and health and high vibration, you are walking away from that very specifically. And there's a lot of love around you, a lot of energy of unconditional love. Definitely watch pile number 1. You're cultivating the energy of love. So you're more high vibrational in the month of May because you're choosing to walk away of negative thought patterns and negative self-talk, okay? And you're being infused with unconditional love, acceptance, divine love, acceptance, tolerance, everything that represents unconditional love. There's going to be more love in your household, or you're moving to a more loving place, or someone is getting better, their health better in your household. There's healing. Someone's getting out of bed finally. Or something to do with your family is healing. Generational trauma, ancestral karma being healed as well through the power of love and raising your vibration. You're breaking ancestral karma and generational trauma just by raising your own vibration. Your auric field is vibrating and permeating and influencing everyone around you, and it's very healing in itself. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo father or someone in your home. You have a decision to make maybe about this person. Maybe this is someone who's very financially well off. Or your plans to heal the situation could be working as someone is releasing themselves from toxic behavior. Could be this person or you releasing yourself from this person if this person is not choosing to change their toxic behavior. And you're going to realize your worry was unnecessary and based on a lack of self-confidence that you're regaining here. You are detoxing from a person or a self-concept that was toxic because you're choosing love above all else. And when I mean love, I mean the energy of love. There's a decision here to move away from conflict, whether that be within your mind or with someone. A situation that doesn't serve you. If you identify that with the male that you happen to live with, or with your own thoughts and things you hold on to, you're releasing your attachment to the outcome. You're taking a more uplifting approach, and that is helping you raise your self-confidence and your vibration here, because you're releasing the endless battles, Nine of Wands, battle after battle after battle, and you're staying determined to move forward, and you're preparing for any possibility as you walk away. It could be from a person or it could be from a thought process. It depends on who you are, what your situation is. You're welcome to share in the comment section. It's interesting to see how everyone lives the collective energy. We have the priestess, the high priestess. You know better now. Your intuition has been screaming at you. Your intuition has been warning you, telling you, giving you signs, repeatedly giving you thoughts. And it seems like you're doing this change or this decision to move forward and walk away in silence. You're keeping it to yourself, but your plans will work out very well and you will be financially stable, however this works out. It is a work of following your intuition. That, by the way, is very much on point. You see things clearly. You could have Pisces or Cancer strongly in your chart, and your intuition is leading you toward your happiness, your wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. And the decision you're going to make is to be happy. And you're going to walk away from anything that doesn't make you happy. Again. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you could have in your chart. You're taking control of your life. You're taking the wheel here because you want to live a more passionate life and away from drama. Maybe you want to watch pile number 2 as well. Because you understand that in the month of May, you understand that these battles that you're going to start choosing your battles because you're wanting to move away from this low vibrational energy. You're definitely walking away from lack mentality, and you're understanding that you had a part in keeping yourself in these battles, in this conflict. Okay? And you're realizing that the same way you are responsible for keeping yourself in certain situations, you are also responsible for walking away. But you may need a little help from your friends, the angels, the angelic realm. Ask them to help you. If it seems too difficult or impossible, they will help you with the situation. But they need your permission and they need you to ask because they don't want to intervene in your free will choices, okay? You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels again to comfort you, guide you, and through the next step, because happiness is at the other end of walking away from something toxic. And there is a change, again, that I was talking about that, a change that is leading to progress. 12 is a 3. The number 12 and the number 3, the 27, could be relevant to you. Caressa may be someone's name here or someone you know, or Carissa. But there's a change in the wind that is leading you toward happier times, but you need to allow this change to take place because this involves a complete new life. So whatever you're walking away from, it's big. It is not something small. Seems like it's more than one thing because it's bringing you a complete new life here. One where you will thrive and prosper and just feel more joy and reasons to celebrate because it carries your wish fulfillment, and you're leaving behind the worry, the fear, the pain, any situations, thoughts, people who do not serve you or your highest good, let's put it this way, and hence is not for the highest good of everyone else, not even for themselves. So be kind to yourself, be patient with this process, and allow yourself to remove your energy from any toxic places, people, situations, circumstances in your life. Pile number 3. This was your reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek, and it was a pleasure to read for you guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Not shave the video. Who's shaving? Is someone shaving while they're hearing this? Save the video if you want to watch again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Bless you all. Bye. See you next time.